First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the temple of King David, scattered through the four corners of the earth. And to you I say, Shalom. A shalom to you, Akim. Shalom to you, very few sincere Akroth. And shalom to the 144,000. It's going to be a real quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Your brother Debar Kabash coming back at you from the GMS Charlotte, North Carolina camp with a quick lesson to edify through the Ruach Wadash and Yahweh Ratazah. Somebody will be edified. I actually been trying to do this lesson here, to go live. Something's wrong with my laptop. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's a pretty neat ass laptop, so I don't know what the hell is going on with it. But anyway, just doing this lesson here, Passover for beginners, man. You see that? Because, you got a lot of new brothers and a lot of new sisters that are out there, trying to keep the Pesach and things like that, first, let me tell you something, man. Right, you brothers and you few sisters that are out there, and you want to keep the Pesach, there's nothing wrong with that, man. But you got to understand, right, what you are involved in, man. You see, it's nothing wrong with it at all. You see, but you got to understand what you are involved in. You see, because scriptures tell you to do what? Rehearse the righteous acts. As a matter of fact, I'm going to grab that and I'm going to play this video. It's the book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11. It reads, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers, right, in the place of drawn waters. You see that? Talk about who, man? America. You see that? There shall rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. You see that? So this is what we're doing, man. Right? We're rehearsing the righteous acts of the Lord. So don't listen to people out there tell you, you don't have to rehearse the righteous acts. They full of shit and they don't know the scriptures. Right? Continuing on, it says, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of the villages of Israel, then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. You see that? So I want to read this here because we're supposed to rehearse the righteous acts, man. You see that? So, you brothers and few sisters out there, listen up, man.
Acknowledge the Passover in your house. And it's a Sabbath anyway, so you already know that. So it's a day to take serious anyway. Yeah, man, like I said, get you some wine, get you some bitter herb, get you some unleavened bread, get you some lamb. Don't season the lamb or nothing.
That's right. Don't season the lamb or nothing. Now a place, that I usually like to go to, for you brothers and few sisters that are out there, if you want to get you some unleavened bread, you can go to your local, I don't know if Aldi sell it, but, I go to a place called the Marketplace. You go to Harris Teeter's, you can go to your Kroger, you can go to, places like that, man. You see that? You can buy lamb there. You can buy your horseradish. You see that? If you buy horseradish root, that's awesome. You see? Or, you can buy the paste that's horseradish, right? You can buy your wine and all that. Yeah, man. But this is not no damn party. It's not a dinner. It's not none of that, man. Right? It's not no thing where you just sitting down, you watching TV and all that bullshit, right? Watching American Housewives, man. Right? No, man. You're supposed to do this thing in haste. You see? It's, so as a matter of fact, I'm gonna let this video play some more here, man.
You just roast it in the oven. Just roast it until it's cooked.
That's right. No seasonings. No oil, no nothing. You just stick it in the oven, right? You can, use a piece of aluminum foil or, a pan or something. Stick it in the oven, right? The way that it come out the pack, you can rinse it off, right? And, yeah, man. You see? And eat it in haste. Just keep going here.
That's it, man. And then you read some prayers, read the scripture, keep the Passover to yourself.
That's right.
Okay? But even in that, if you do that, the Lord is going to hold you to that. Because if you do that, if you actually eat the Passover meal and you acknowledging that's your way of keeping the Passover, the Lord is going to acknowledge that as a Passover.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, because see, because this thing here is deadly serious, man. Right? You're now being held to that, man. So this thing here is just like, again, a video for you newer brothers and newer sisters, man. All right, you gotta remember what the Passover, was about, because even Yahweh Shai, right, he was crucified on the night of Passover. As a matter of fact, I want to grab that. Let me see here. In Shalakia, let me see this. Let's go here. Let's read the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, and I'm going to start at verse 23, and it reads, "For I have received the Lord, that which also I delivered unto you, that the Lord Yahweh Shai, the same night in the which he was betrayed, took bread." You see that? Going to what? The Passover, man. You see? So, yeah, man. All right, let's keep going here, right? So, you got to remember that, man. Verse 24, "And when he had gave thanks, he brake it and said," right? Red letter Yahweh Shai speaking, "Take, eat. This is my body, which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me." You see that? So this is how we remember Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, man. You see that? Not no punk-ass Thanksgiving. You see? Because the Passover, right, is also the beginning of the year, man. You see? But, Jake being so wicked, they don't know that, man. You see? So let's keep going here, right? Verse 25, "After the same manner also he took the cup when he had supped, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood. See that? This do ye as oft as ye drink it in remembrance of me." You see? So this is how, again, we remember, right, Yahweh Shai. Verse 26, and it reads, "For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till he come." You see? "Wherefore, whosoever eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord," right, "unworthily shall be guilty of the blood," of the body and blood of the Lord. You see that? So, we don't want to be found guilty, man, of this here, man. You see? So this is why we tell you, brothers, it's not no lamb dinner, right? It's not a concert. It's not a fashion show. It's none of that bullshit, man. This is a solemn assembly, man. You see? As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and grab that next, but I'm going to let this, this article let this video play some more, man.
You're going to be held, you're still going to be, you don't want to eat unworthily, man.
That's right.
Come on with it, brother.
1 Corinthians 11 and 27. It says, "Well,"
and that's the scripture that I just grabbed, man. You see? So let's go to this, scripture where it talks about, the solemn assembly, man. Let me see here. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16, and I'm going to start at verse 6, and it reads, right? It reads, "But at the place which the Lord thy power shall choose to place his name in, there shalt thou sacrifice the Passover at evening, even the going down of the sun." You see that? Now, this is the first Passover, man. You see that? Passover with Moses, man. You see, where the children of Israel were delivered out of the land of Egypt, out of the land of bondage. You see? "At the season that thou comest forth out of Egypt." You see? Verse 7, "And thou shalt roast," and "thou shalt roast and eat it in the place with the Lord thy power shall choose, and thou shalt turn in the morning and go unto thy tents. 6 days shalt thou eat unleavened bread, and the seventh day shall be a solemn assembly to the Lord thy power. Thou shalt do no work therein." You see that? And I want to read that there, man, because, this is a solemn assembly. You see that? Meaning very serious. As a matter of fact, let's grab the word definition for the word solemn. Solemn. It says formal and dignified, not cheerful or smiling, serious. You see that? So this is what the Passover, the Pesach, is about, man. Right? It's remembering the Lord, hoping that the Lord, right, passes over us. You see? Cursing this place, throwing up curses on this place, man. Right? Throwing up curses on Esau, Edom. All right, and also wicked 2/3. You know, praying that the Lord makes a speedy return, man. Right? Praying that the Lord's will be done. You know, so this is what the Passover is about. You see? So let's keep going here.
Or whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of Yahweh Shai unworthily shall be guilty of the body and the blood of Yahweh Shai.
That's right, because the bread and the wine and even the Passover flesh, it really represents the flesh of Yahweh Shai. That meal, especially when you drink the wine, when we read the scripture, Yahweh Shai said, we take this drink in remembrance of Mary Magdalene, right? You drinking the blood, I mean, you know, spiritually, you're taking of the Passover.
That's right, man. You know, you partaking of the Passover, you see? So, you know, I mean, yeah, man. You know, and then right after that, you got the Feast of Unleavened Bread, man. You see, right after the Pesach. You know, so you brothers and few sisters out there, you know, you should, you know, start getting all the unleavened shit, right? Or all the things that got leaven in it, yeast, right? Get it out of your house, man. See that? All your bread and your cakes and your, you know, all that, anything that has leaven in it, man. Right? Or anything that has, you know, that yeast, man. All right, now, you know, one year, you know, I actually messed around and ate some ranch. Come find out, you know, there was, I believe, there's yeast in it, man. So, you know, you really got to, you know, stop and look around, man. Now, try not to be over righteous, you see? You know, you just doing your absolute best to do what you can to show the Lord that you love him, man. Right? By rehearsing the righteous acts, you see? You know? Now, you know, that's not, you know, giving you a pass to go off, you know, but, you know, if you showing the Lord that you're serious, you're going to do the things, right, that are serious, man. You see? So let's go ahead and grab some more scriptures here. You know, I want to read the book of Exodus, all right, chapter 13, and I'm going to start at I started verse 5, and it reads, Exodus chapter 13, verse 5. And where is that at? And it reads, and it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, which he sware unto thy fathers to give thee, and the land with flow with honey, thou shalt keep this service in this month, right? And then it says, 7 days shalt thou eat unleavened bread, and in the 7th day shalt thou be a feast of the Lord. Unleavened bread shalt thou eat 7 days, and there shall no leavened bread be seen with thee, neither shalt thou be leaven seen with thee in all thy quarters. So what pretty much was going on here, man, is you don't want to have, right, things that got leaven, right, around you, man. You see that? Most brothers, you know, and what I do, you know, myself, you know, I take all that stuff and I put it in my trunk, man. You see that? Of my car, you know, and, you know, I, you know, pretty much keep it in there for a week, man, right? And when the week is over, you know, I bring it back in the house, you see? So, you know, this is, you know, us doing our best to rehearse the righteous acts. Now, again, this is for you newer brothers and you newer sisters, man, you see? You know, be very careful, you know, again, trying to be over righteous, you know, things of that nature, man. All right, so let's, let me see. Let's play some more of this.
Of the body of Yahweh Shai himself, his blood that was shed, the unleavened bread is of his flesh. So you eat that Passover, and then all of a sudden you turn around and become a nigger. Yeah. The Lord gonna destroy you, man.
That's right.
The Lord gonna destroy your ass. And you know what? A lot of these women too, they gonna be held to it. Oh, the Lord don't forget nobody. Mm-hmm. Okay, you damn women too. A lot of you so-called sisters out there, or ex-sisters, I'm talking about women that were so-called with brothers like myself. I had a couple of women that I've dealt with that claimed they was in the truth. They met brothers and all that, right?
Yeah.
I never brought no woman to the school. I can proudly say I never back, man. We didn't do this. That's why the One West was all out of order too. See, they had them women. King Marshall, Happy Zaria, they allowed them women to be up in there, and Apostle Tahar is always kind of,
I mean, and this is why us brothers, when we hold the Pesach, ain't no women allowed, man. Ain't no women allowed. Just assembly of men. You see that? Because, at what Pesach, right? At the Lord's Pesach, did he have men there? The answer is hell no, man. You see? But, just saying this here, you women out there, you want to keep the Pesach, keep it by yourself, man. There are a few women, that come together, and hold the Pesach, things of that nature, But, it's all about what the Lord, right, puts in your spirit to do, man. You see? Now we tell you younger brothers and few sisters that are out there, if you're young and, been in this thing for a year, or under, you really don't have to keep the Pesach. You see, technically we don't either because, Yahweh Shai, he died for us, but we still rehearse the righteous acts, you see? So you got to remember, what the Pesach really is about, man. That's the main thing. That's the main message. All right, you brothers out there, if you got questions, ask, reach out to a few of the brothers, and if it come on the spirit, to ask, a few, if it come on the spirit, for the brother to do a lesson on it, then hey, it is what it is, but, you got to understand what the hell this is about. That's the main thing. Anyway, let's read this here. This is the book of Exodus chapter 12, and I'm going to start at the top, and the subtitle reads, The Passover Lamb. You see? Anyway, and it reads, And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year unto you. What the hell does that mean? That means that this is the first month, man, of the year. So all you individuals out there, that, was hooting and hollering December 31st, you bugged the hell out. That's not the new year, asshole. This is. Cause the month is based off what? The moon. Anyway, verse 3, speaking to all the congregation of who? Israel, saying, In the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, and the lamb of of a house. You see that? So I wanted to read this here because, now, we're in captivity. Most brothers, they don't have lamb, man. Right? You go to your local grocery store, or and get some lamb. Pray over your food, man, because these heathens are terrible. And also you can get goat. Most brothers, they prefer lamb. All right, anyway, verse 4, Exodus chapter 12, verse 4. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls, every man according to his eating shall make your account for the lamb. Let's jump down a little bit. Let's keep going. I'm going to jump down just a little bit. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 8. And they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire, right? And leavened bread with the bitter herbs, they shall eat it. You see that? And those bitter herbs, right? Us brothers, we usually, get horseradish. You see that? It's a very bitter herb. Verse 9, eat not it raw. You see that? So don't eat your lamb raw, man. Nor sodden with water, you see? But roast with fire. You see that? So don't be boiling your shit, man. Just put it in the oven. You see? His head with his legs and with the Puritan with the puritans thereof. You see that? Now again, most people, they don't have a whole lamb. So, you get you some lamb chops, maybe some lamb shoulders, lamb chops preferred. Verse 10, they shall eat, and they shall let nothing of it remain until the morning, and they which remaineth of it until the morning ye shall burn with fire. You see, so, you don't want to, because you're supposed to do all this here in haste, man. Continuing on, it says, and thus ye shall eat it with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand. You see that? And most brothers, people, they don't have staffs, man. Right? But we're supposed to do this thing, right? And ye shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. You see that? So, this is why, this is not a lamb's dinner, man. You sitting back, chilling and shit, man. Right? You eat it, go over your scriptures, right? You brothers and few sisters, you should know them, right? You got, let me see here. You got Exodus chapter 12, right? You got, what else? You got the Shema prayer in Deuteronomy 6 and 4, right? You got Exodus 20, Exodus 20, yeah, man, right? Numbers 6, you brothers and few sisters, you should know this, Matthew, 26 and 13, so yeah, man, if not, you brothers and few sisters should look up, the apostles, right, Passover, man, right, and take notes, damn it, take all the notes you can, so, I just want to do this lesson here, just something real quick, a lesson for you, for you beginners that are out there, and you want to partake of the Pesach, because we hope that Yahweh Shai pass over us, man, right, this year. We pray that the Lord, yeah, man, because all hell great to break loose out there, man, right? And I can't wait till the Sabbath Day of Atonement either, right? Because, yeah, man. So like I say, just a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, until the next time I say, Shalom.
Respectfully, he used to kind of get on King Marsh. Sisters, they be in the bathrooms. Passover now. They ain't in the truth no more, right? They called upon the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. There was 3 particular women I dealt with in the past 30 building to do. He's still learning. He's just learning the basics.
Crockett is real.
Barakatah Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Shalom.